Anime pulling it a little bit of a surprising pick. Gonna be going for the Qatar's Ditto.
The Caspian.
We know Anime for his Onyx play for those gauntlets, so he's pulling out the gauntlets and the Qatars, seeing if maybe there's a way that he could mirror and be able to get some of this. But going into game one.
Yeah, game one, and I have a theory for Guichabou, and it seemed to work for other past tournaments that I casted. Guichabou's first match in a set is very slow and can seem like he's losing, but after game 2 and game 3, you're gonna see absolute cinema.
It's he's casing the scene, he's watching his opponents.
Yeah, we're ready. Yeah, he's analyzing. His first match is just to analyze. And never mind! What was that opener? That stock was... What?
He doesn't even need to study being able to catch the dodge into a dare sidelight. And I thought he was going to go for a Sair off the stage, but he went for a recovery.
Man, what a great choice from Guichabou. Already absolutely tearing through Anime with these Qatars.
So many more reads, and one of the more awkward things. And
Jesus!
Oh my god!
My goodness, that's already another stock Guichabou speedrunning. What is going on, man?
We're a minute and 30 seconds into this game. Guichabou is already deep into Anime's head.
Guichabou's like, nah, where's my money at? This is how it feels, man.
He's playing for it. He's
playing for that prize pool. That's all I'm gonna say.
This man is gunning for it. The unarmed
silent recovery.
But
Anime showing signs of life. Getting that stock away from Guichabou, but man, I don't know what's going on. Players are going Super Saiyan tonight.
Right.
It really feels like that.
Good, able to read the movement just a little bit. Anime doing a really good job at poking out on the stage landings, but Guichabou, we know him for those momentum shifts, and these Qatars are deadly to try to land against.
Okay. Nice weapon. Tries to get that end light conversion. Guichabou looking like an absolute monster with these Qatars. Anime just, I don't know, probably trying to figure something out. Some holes in his playstyle, even though Guichabou is looking, almost immaculate. Good side there, coming in from the sword as well, showing that he can also play the sword,
Yeah, he's not just a one-trick pony.
Yeah, he's not a one-trick pony, 100%.
Anime is in the tough spot of having to finish out the stock, and even just trying to land
him away
against
with the nair.
Sword nair is going to be enough to take him down. I don't think we could say any other way. Guichabou was in full control of that entire game, and
flow state. Shout outs to flow state. It was an absolute flow state.
Absolutely.
Those Qatars reads were absolutely disgusting. Again, I'm not a Qatars master, but such crazy reads, just waiting those spot dodges perfectly with those D-lights right after into the recovery. Bread and butter on Qatars, a lot harder than it seems to execute though, especially with high-level players.
Being in that mindset where you're able to call out your opponent, know when they're gonna dodge, it's that kind of, it's so oppressive to play against, and it feels like poop going up against it in the moment. So we're gonna see a full shift from Anime playing the Zol, trying to see if you can just go hit for hit here.
I saw what you did there. I heard what you did there. You're not slick, but anyway, Anime on the Zol pick. That was this is a very interesting pick. I mean, cannon, axe, very good combination of weapons. Even though Guichabou does not care, he was about to gimp him right then and there. Again, Guichabou looking like an absolute animal. Never mind. Very nice call out with that cannon read coming in from Anime.
Barely not finishing off the stock over there, and he's
NJ. This is crazy.
We know Anime NJ, for the cannon.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but we know Guichabou for the Qatars as well. I ain't gonna say that. So far, it's been a Guichabou show.
This could be
sidelight down there. It was.
Nice. Being able to catch the GC into a dare, just being able to enough to finish off the stock.
Alright, but enough gushing on Guichabou. It seems like Anime has the advantage even for a slight bit. Never mind. Just like that, Caster's Curse, 2-2.
Yeah, as soon as you start talking about him.
Yeah, there's no point. I should not even mention it.
And look at this. Calling out the spot dodge off of the end light. Guichabou is all over him.
Pause.
Oh my.
Okay.
And Anime, he does have the opportunity to bring it back with this high strength character. Just a couple hits and we can equalize the damage here, and we're already seeing both dip into the orange. Guichabou's got to put in
nair choices
so
as well
much
from
more work.
Guichabou. When like he breaks that neutral with those nairs, and now what was those down nairs were such insane callouts as well of movement from Anime.
Like he teleported
Guichabou. It really does feel like it. Yeah, 500 hertz for a reason, right?
Right.
Oh, downlight nair, excuse me. That bread and butter confirm on cannon. Anime taking the advantage somehow against this monster. I can't believe it.
Yeah, we can see
the
character swap is doing some good work for Anime.
Never mind. You know what? There's no point. There's no point. Equalizing stock. That's just how it is.
So Guichabou's winning out in a lot of these interactions, but because Anime is so proficient at the cannon, and he's also playing such a high strength character,
exactly.
Like losing out on these 15 hit strings, getting pieced up on stage, he's still able to bring it back to a salvageable level.
That was three hits, and Guichabou's already on orange.
Exactly.
Shout out to cannon. Like
now
that was crazy.
Got to put in some insane work here.
So much work, and he is. But that side there, coming back on the stage, Anime, and he's already on dark orange Guichabou. Okay, almost got that call out with the recovery. Down like nair, almost enough to KO Guichabou off the top. That was like 7-8 hits, and that's it. Anime sweeps that game away from Guichabou, equalizing.
Catching the dodge on that side lights there. Yeah, Guichabou in full momentum that entire game, but Anime, he's playing the character, right? So he's just able to bring it back with just like a couple hits, even winning out. Like it's a solid 1/3 of the interactions where Anime has the advantage, but being able to finish out this game, that's
don't tell me we're gonna go back-to-back game 5, right? Like there's no way. It's already a 1-1. There's no way they're just gonna make me lose my voice like this. Seriously? I mean, Guichabou starting like the way he started the set was absolutely immaculate. Like I still can't believe what happened during that.
Right.
But so hey, let's go back to the present. We are now already into game 5. Anime equalized. We'll see Demon Island for game 3. Here we go.
And now Guichabou has to lock up here, you know? Being so good at these interactions, being able to catch so many hits. He's just got to be able to find the opportunity to not get tapped a little bit by Anime. These weapons, this weapon starve is disgusting.
Any sort of damage? Yeah. Exactly. Any sort of damage Anime gets, it's so huge, and that's already a KO almost on Guichabou. That was like 3 hits. 4 hits,
10 more damage Guichabou's done there.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, literally.
And now you can see it.
More knockback.
You can see it in Guichabou's playstyle. He looks a little bit more stressed here. He's playing a lot more cautious.
I don't blame him. He is playing against the Zol.
Right, just one hit.
You gotta be cautious, man. And we haven't even talked about the signatures because Anime hasn't used them yet. But that side sig, if it catches, like it has some startup, has some crazy reach. But man, once it catches, that can end stocks like that.
Yeah, it's taking you down in like light orange.
The D sig as well, like, yeah.
Picking up the axe, both of these players on their off weapon here, trying to see who can finish off the stock. Both playing around with
Grandpa was ridiculous. Downlight, very nice downlight place there from Anime. Now probably back on the cannon, yes, most definitely, just to build up more damage. As long as he's got 3 stocks. But Guichabou, is he gonna let him do that? Probably not.
A Right.
Oh man.
If Anime can catch one more of these bread and butter cannon strings, this game is fully
that was almost one.
in his advantage.
Oh my goodness. Like, yeah, it's just crazy, the damage disadvantage Guichabou has. You saw those crazy strings he did. And somehow Anime comes back, equalizes the set, and now he's in a pretty good advantage, I'm not gonna lie.
Right, and if you're in Guichabou's spot right now, I can't help but feel like anything that you're doing, it just kind of doesn't matter.
Like, there's no point, exactly.
You get hit,
like,
and you're going to yellow. You get hit, you go to orange, and you've got to do so much work on the guitars here that it can make you feel like you're stuck.
Powerless. Pretty much powerless. Look at those layers! No! That's disgusting coming in from Anime, but finally, he gets his third stock taken care of. Guichabou needs to do something, man. I don't know, some momentum shift type thing we needed. Like, I don't know. Okay, some reads are definitely gonna help. Nice nair.
If he can get the momentum here, try to catch these landings, Guichabou absolutely can bring it back. But Anime...
3 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits. Already almost on red. What is this, man? Another red light. With double weapon throw. Just for the heck of it.
We're seeing so many whiffs from Guichabou too. This is so uncharacteristic, and Anime is running away with it.
I mean, again, he has the advantage. I'm not gonna lie. This is the definition of a strategic play and character advantage usage. Like,
right.
4 to 5 hits, and you already get Guichabou on like orange. And it's not only that, and yeah, that's it. It's already a third game. You won.
Taking the stock to a ground pound at the left side of the stage, off of a stage bounce too.
The Queen Nai. Wait a minute. Now that's a strategic play right there. Needs that defense. I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough.
So we going true hit for hit right now. Both playing this high attack characters. Guichabou does have some experience on the Nai. We know he plays it in 2s.
Yeah, I don't know. The Queen Nai pick is definitely interesting and definitely, again, a strategic play against the Zol. A lot more damage is probably gonna help if you get those strings, but mind you, you have a lot lower speed.
Right.
So
not being able to play with that.
That's not gonna detriment his playstyle. As you said, Guichabou is a very aggressive, like read-based player, even reaction-based player most of the time. And yeah,
he plays in the air a lot, and that lower movement speed is gonna hurt that kind of playstyle. We're seeing.
Okay.
Nice,
that's
great
huge.
Opportunity.
Oh,
huge
the down air!
Stuff out the recovery, and Guichabou taking a quick first stock. That was 23
almost
seconds.
Flawless stock.
That's
almost
nice.
Flawless, by the way. What an this was the greatest, I think, swap if this actually works, and it seems like it does. The Queen Nai, the defense, the attack as well. Queen Nai has so much attack. Those SIGs are ridiculous as well. Like, Queen Nai is a sleeper build pick. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely. People were rating her as the weakest character, and you know, we're playing in Brawlhalla, right? Weakest character at most is like B-.
Feel really good. Yeah, right. Exactly. Especially if you got spear and katars as the weapons. Like, come on, look at that neutral state that almost KO'd off the top. That was crazy. Man, yeah, very good from Guichabou. Seems like it's working so far, but the Nair is definitely gonna take Guichabou's third stock away. Anime needs to do something.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if the Zol is enough now.
He's getting comfortable with it. He's moving a little bit, you know, throwing out 3 D6s in a row. One of these has got to connect.
4 D6. Just to bait him in. He baited him in. Gets the Nair and the recovery. Gets the second stock away from Anime and Guichabou. Man, it's already looking like a different scenario.
Yeah, up an entire
looking like
stock.
a game 5. Once again,
able to pick up the guitars, and yeah, full momentum in Guichabou's favor. If Anime can find a cannon string to try to take him off stage,
I mean, yeah, like
could be the win condition.
If you notice, like, yeah, Anime is getting those slight hits here and there, but it's not doing nearly as much as it did on Asuri, right? Because Nai, again, almost like a tank. Like,
right.
It's gonna be a lot harder to put a dent on Guichabou now. Really looks like it with that side sig. Man, Guichabou's looking really healthy on that deep red. See? I told you! That's definitely not gonna KO off the top. Because it's Queen Nai. Gets that ground pound though. Shoutouts to the AoE on that ground pound. Gets that second stock away. But Anime needs something. Needs something a lot more. Like, needs a few chunky hits on that axe.
This could be the opportunity though. Spear is Guichabou's off weapon. He's gonna throw it away. So Anime's got the opportunity to try to guard the weapon, but it's not going too well. Anime dipping into the orange while Guichabou is looking pretty at just getting into the yellow.
Wait.
And
that was risky. Oh, the neutral sig call out!
Player 2 wins.
Dude, the active frames on that neutral sig are absolutely ridiculous. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're already going into the second game 5.
A little bit of a like a slower paced game than the last one, but still really good adjustments made by both players here. I don't know what to say about this game. Both people picking up kind of the tanky, high damage characters, try to see if they can call out the opponent's playstyle.
Yeah.
And it's worked so far for both of them. Guichabou swapping onto the Queen Nai, being so proficient at the guitars, being able to build damage. It seems like it's exactly what he needed in this set.
Yeah. I'm not sure if the pick is gonna, like the Zol pick is gonna do it anymore. For Anime, seems like Guichabou totally adapted with this Queen Nai pick, and it doesn't seem like it's a detriment in terms of his playstyle. He still gets those reads, still gets those N-lights, those D-lights, those side-lights. So much damage already built up on Anime.
And he's just playing in his head.
Yeah.
Every dodge, Guichabou is finding a hit off of it. But Anime
got the dodge as well. But Queen Nai, that would have probably KO'd Asuri, but not Queen Nai.
And that's where we can see the fault in the pick from Anime here. It works when he's got that advantage where he can go hit for hit against the Asuri. But Queen Nai, she's not letting you get away with that. Damage is equalized, and Guichabou has the opportunity to go off stage, tracking the movement and finishing it off with a guitar Sair.
Yeah, man, it's looking... Honestly, it's looking already dire for Anime, even though, like, yeah, we're saying that, but the damage doesn't look that crazy. Trust me when I say, this does look a lot crazier than when Guichabou played with Asuri against the Zol. Like, so much more equal. Guess the downline Nair though, shutting me up, letting the stocks. So, hey.
You know, one of the more consistent KO options, and now we see Anime have the stage control, being able to take the weapons, starve Guichabou out just for a little bit, and both playing on their main weapons, and Guichabou has been...
Oh, that's dangerous. Especially against Guichabou. Nice near the weapon throw up just to probably bait him in. Did not manage to do it. Anime getting some hits as well. Nice hits coming in from Guichabou though. That crazy with the GCD light into the recovery. Not enough to KO though. Anime fighting back unarmed. Man. Oh, what a call out on that neutral sig. Yeah. Oh, but what a side sig.
We're seeing a little bit of that Plat Queen Nai playstyle, just throwing out
I was about to say,
in a row.
literally on my mind. I was like, shout outs to all the gold Queen Nais out there. That side sig was all for all of you.
Queen Nai Spear N-Sig is honestly one of the best moves in the game. It hits so hard and it hits so close that being able to call out the slightest jump, it does so well.
So good, man. Down a near, not enough to KO. Off the top, could not pick up side light into Sair. Will definitely do it though. Anime, honestly, looking a lot closer than last week.
He's got this opportunity, especially with the way that he's been able to control this with the cannon, and especially if Guichabou's doing something like that. A little bit of an unfounded side sig there, and now Guichabou I think he's found his win condition. He's running a little bit.
That was huge though for Anime. Just those again, those light hits, the neutral sync again! What? The neutral sync ends it again? Guichabou completely adapting and taking over.